Monday. My delivery is tomorrow in Spokane Valley. This is I-90 West in Wyoming. And I stopped yesterday in Rapid City, South Dakota. It was already dark and my fuel was very low. And I called ahead to the DOT port of entry in Wyoming, ordered my permit. And then it was about 75 miles driving from Rapid City to Sundance, Wyoming. And I went through the scale and I was curious how much I weigh. I never got the chance to, weigh the truck. And when the lady was writing me the permit, I said, was I close to 102,000 pounds? That's what I had on the permit. And she looked at the screen, she said 98. So I am heavy. I was hoping that serial plate on the machine was right, 55,000 pounds plus 2,800 for the batteries, but turns out just once, in this case, the shipper was pretty much correct because they said 65,000, right? And if I'm at 98, that means my load is about 63,000 pounds because I know basically I'm 18,000 pounds over the legal limit. And at 80,000 I get 45, so I mean usually my load is 45, so 45 plus 18, 63, pretty heavy. But the truck pulls great, except the fuel mileage is still bad when you go through hills. Like it was okay in Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, but as soon as I started going through big hills, it just disappeared. There's no fuel mileage, period. So I checked my differentials, no leaks as far as I could see. Opened the hood, checked my oil. Oh, and I stopped at the same Sundance where the port of entry was. Just down the road there was a truck stop. And I stopped there. And I'm checking my clamps on the turbo. Because when I was at the CAT, right, I asked them to check everything. And they said they did the pressure test, but I'm checking and two of the clamps are not exactly tight. Well, the nuts, I was still able to turn them like 4 or 5 times. Normally I keep them all very tight because there's a lot of pressure in there. So I tightened 2 clamps and one even moved a little bit from the hose. Like the hose moved maybe like half an inch from the metal pipe it was sitting on. And now I see my my PSI increased a bit when I'm going uphill. Oh, and one thing, that Diesel Freak company called me this morning because I'm on mountain time, right? So in Michigan, it's already, they were in the office when I started driving at 7. And they said, no, don't worry, your package is going to be delivered today. So they did ship it, it's just that they didn't send me the confirmation. Those 2 harnesses, power harnesses for my CAT, so I'm going to pick them up in Spokane Valley tomorrow when I deliver. I'm going to install them, and I hope that with the next load I should get better fuel mileage. Because I'll get more torque, more horsepower. Basically the truck will be kind of like a missile, Alright, the break is over. I'm leaving Buffalo, Wyoming. It's at the junction of I-90 and I-25, I think. Right? Yeah. Then from here I'll just go north towards Billings. And the price of diesel here is $3.64 per gallon. I just did what 140 miles and it was $4, $4.02. in that Sundance, and here it's almost 40 cents cheaper. But it's too late for me to fuel now. I have like half a tank. So we'll wait till Montana and see what happens there. Oh, and I opened the hood and tightened one clamp. Actually, I undid one clamp and moved that hose, which was like this, away from the place where it's supposed to sit. The one right in the front of the radiator, on this side. And put the hose back in, retightened. Hopefully, now my turbo will work a bit better. There's stop signs, right? But it's not clear if those guys have stop signs at their end. No, they don't. So it's not one of those four-way stop intersections. See the flag, American flag on the right. So the wind blows this way. And of course I'm going this way.